Hi, I'm Jules Hayes, and welcome to Don't Worry, This Doesn't Matter. Today I'd like to step into the battle raging ever since I was a teenager between two franchises I have always loved, Twilight and the Vampire Diaries. Now I'm going to be focusing on the films versus the TV show because the books are a separate subject. The Twilight movies more or less adhere to the books, but the Vampire Diaries and the CW is more or less a completely different universe than the original books, and I mean completely. The only similarities between the two are a certain percentage of the character names and the fact that they're vampires and werewolves and witches. The storylines are unrecognizable from the other. Similar to what Disney did when they made the book Avalon High into a movie. They just took out the bones and made an entirely new story. What I like about that, what I like to talk about though, is the differences between the properties of the vampires in each series and why I would prefer to become a vampire in the Vampire Diaries versus Twilight. Now, I understand that in Twilight, new vampires are supposed to have their own blood lingering in their body still, so it's supposed to make them stronger than others, but only for that first year, which is a weird choice for me. I would prefer the Vampire Diaries where the older you get as a vampire, the stronger you are, which fits in with the fact that their type was created by the original witch, which I would much prefer. Next problem I have is the whole sunlight deal. In Twilight, yeah, shiny like diamonds for some reason, which is supposed to make them attractive to prey. Sure. I'm sorry, but if you feel like I feel like if you were actually being hunted or even being seduced by one, the diamond skin thing would just freak you out if you didn't know about it going in. In TVD, most of them burn like your classic blood drinkers, but I would definitely pull a Catherine and get myself set up with a plethora of lapis lazuli. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Which spell jewelry to keep me safe from those harmful UV rays. Okay. Next, I don't like that only certain vampires in Twilight get extra abilities. I would much prefer TVD, where the older you get, the stronger and more powerful you get, and the better you get at honing psychic ability. And you can get right into people's heads, real Vecna style. Much better. That's all I've got for now. Stay tuned for part 2. Should I remember to make it? If you disagree with this and you would rather be a Twilight vampire, it's okay. Don't worry. This doesn't matter.